Right, I did say I'd come back and finish off the drawers. So what I've done is, I'll show you what I'm doing. This is the pegboard that I used to make the handles. And I just pop that in the middle like that. Start to bend that and then bend that side as well. It can be difficult because these are nosebuds or whatever you want to call them. Earbuds. Just start to bend it. I did leave the others overnight, but I've found I don't actually need to do that. Just bend it like that because these are made of paper and not plastic. And we just bend that. Whoops. And then I snip them to the size I want. So no more than that. And then I just squash that back to being round. I found which one I need the drill wise, and I've just done 2 holes ready. I'm just going to do the others because these are marked out, and just drill that. Now I just want to share these with you. I did finish the breakfasts. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in this miniature, but I wanted to have a go. So that's got 2 sausage, that's got 1. I mean, I'm not a food maker as such. I'm not. But I do my best. So what I did do, I did find quite a few more bits and pieces that were to go in here. Now, I'm just going to get my little drawer. Well, my big drawer. And it's chock-a-block with things that I can use. But I think what I'm going to do first, I mean, I've tons of stuff. I've been collecting it for a long time. All the jars and everything that I'm going to need, the lids, the extra lids. What's that? Oh, even that. To use the bottles. You know, the air freshener things. I keep the caps and I keep those as well. You don't throw them out because they always come in handy. So I've got lots and lots and lots of goodies that I can use. But I've also collected other things as well. Like, I like these beads that I'll use for potion bottles and things like that. Now, it's an Apothecary. So it sells a little bit of everything, and I did find some of those as well, which I want to do resin and put some plants in and things like that. So I think what we'll do is we'll take 1 or 2 of these out. And I wanted to do it so that you could actually see. So it's going to make it like an aquarium little bit. Let me just see. And then I've got one of these. So I've got a couple of those different ones. And I've got a round one here somewhere that I wanted to use. So I'm going to keep those out because I need to get them going. And I'm going to share that with you, what I do. And for that, I'm going to need a little bit of my mediums. So this one, which is the hardener, and this one, no, that's hardener, so I don't want that. Which one is it? Let me just make sure I get the right one. Epoxy hardener for, oh yeah, that's the, right, so I don't need that one, but I need this one, I think it is. Yeah, this is the resin. So I've got to make some of the resin up. So I need one of my little pots. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 lots. A little bit more in there, I think. So that's that. Put my gloves on, because you don't want to get this on your skin if you can help it. Then I'm going to use the hardener. Again, half and half. And then you've got to carefully mix them 2 together. Well, what I'm just going to put a little bit more in that one. I'm going to tip both of them into a pot. And you've got about an hour to work with this, I think, if I remember rightly. Like that. Get as much out as you can. That will do. And then you just mix that. And you're supposed to mix them for a good 5 minutes. Doesn't matter about the air bubbles in it, we get rid of them afterwards. So I'll be back. Mixed. Yeah, and all I want to do is to pop in the mixture into these little tubs, and hopefully I've mixed enough. Now I'm going to be putting things in them, so I don't want to be doing too much. I need to leave space in case it, rises. So I do have to be careful. I think I might be able to put the rest of that in there. There we go, like that. That will do. I'm fine with that. So, now what I'm going to do is use my little lighter. So what I'm going to do is just to snip out some things from other things that I've taken apart that I don't want anymore. So I don't waste anything. And hopefully we shall get done what we want. There we go. Sorry, I'm just taking bits of greenery out that I don't need anymore in this one. Because I need to add them in this one. Oops-a-daisy. No, I want you to stand up. Now I may need to go in and stand them up again, because as it sets, that's when you can play around. Now, let me just do that. And let me just go and get the other bits and pieces. I've got it all here in a box, and I need to use a different box. Here I've got some, it's like black sand. I just need that to sink in. It probably won't. Oh no, it is, it's going to go. Tip it in there. Now I'm just going to lift that back up. So I only want a little bit of greenery showing. There, like that. You just got to be careful how much you're putting in, because it can tip over. And I don't want to do that. See, like that. So, like I say, we're going to let that dry, or let those dry, and I'll be back. Where in apothecary shops you need lots and lots of different things, so I'm moving on to seeing what type of bottles I've got. I've got a really good collection. I don't want them too big though, so these smaller ones will probably work. I've got those vials like that, which we've got lids for those as well, I think. I've got different shaped ones, which are great for putting bits and pieces in, and liquids. So I'm going to do some liquid ones today. Then we've got these smaller ones. Some have already got bits in, but I don't want anything glittery in that. Oh, there's an odd bottle and some at there that can be used. Let's just have a look. We'll keep that bottle out because that can be used. That little one can. A couple of these little ones. That's got seed beads in. That can be used. Those can be used. Like I say, I don't actually want the bigger ones in this apothecary. That I might have to empty some of them, you see. They're not the ones I want. They're okay sizes. So I've got a good collection. Some of them I might have to empty. But that's not a problem. So we'll just move that one out of the way and I'll bag these up, because these are the ones I'm going to play around with as well. And tomorrow, I think tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the walls. Now, I have some cork, and if I've got enough for the 3 walls, we'll be doing the walls from cork and colouring it like I did for the witch's kitchen. Because I want it a little bit grunged up. So we've got that. I'm just going to sort some of these out. Now, I do have some of these tubes. So what I'm going to have to do is to make something for them to sit in. There's different ones. And I do want to have those. But we'll need something for them. Like that one. Love that one. I've been collecting these for years. It's sometimes hard to get hold of what you want. So I'm going to use a couple of those as well in the shelving. Then we've got some of these. Again, really good for, and the bottle ones. Look, the tiny bottles. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use some of these. I may need a few, I may not. I don't know yet. I've got the square one I'm going to use. At least one of those, maybe 2 of those. Some of these. So again, I'm just going to make sure that the ones I'm going to think about using, and I might have to put the room together before I start doing these actually, because I don't know what's going to go where. And that's a decent one. We can use that one. And a couple of those actually. And then we've got that one. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple of those, I think. And a couple of the square. I may not use any of them, or all of them, if you know what I mean. I just want to make sure that what I have got, I can use. So that's those. Another one of those little ones. And so I'm going to have to build units from a sitting, which I'm fine with that. I like building. I do. I like building all kinds. Some of these, I've got those little screw tops, so they may hang from the walls as well. So what I might do is actually put them with that. I put that with them, I mean. Now these, let me just put these away. I think I've got enough there. More than enough actually. But I do have a lot of shelves to fill in, so I may need some more. I'll put these away, but it's taken me years to collect all of this. I might need that one, because they're the ones I were looking for, that sort. Okay, let's do this. Let's get these out of the way. So this one, I will take a pack of those out. I found these somewhere, and I was also gifted some, so I was thrilled at that. So those and those. Let's just see what we've got in here. And I've just had a look, but I've just seen something. That one. And that one I might do. So I'm going to put all of them in with those. Yeah, I'm going to use those, I think. And I do like these taller ones. Some of them have got little caps on, so I'm going to put them in. That'll do. I don't want to go overboard on them. Some of them have already got labels on, to be honest. So we'll put those with labels on in there. Yeah, that'll do. I'm fine with that. And I've got stoppers and things like that. I've got bags of those somewhere. So let's just, we're going to do that. So that can go in there with them. Oh, that can go in there. I don't want that one. Have a look. Oh, I've already got some of those. There's some smaller ones of those. We can use them. Maybe one more of those. That'll do. Plenty for other things. Right. So let me just look in my little box. See what else we have. Now I did find this. This was what Julie once gave me. And so I could possibly fit that in my apothecary shop. Maybe. Don't know yet. These all need to go back in the other room. Don't need them, they're just spares. Might leave a snake or two out. We don't need the others. No. Might leave those out. But they need to go back. Okay. So, like I say, I collect these. Anything and everything that you can put something in. And let me just see what's in here. There's the lid of... I've just had that one. So we can use those two to put things in for the shelving. And a little something there. That needs to go in the cork bag. We could possibly use that. But yeah, don't throw anything away. Might use that actually. You don't want to throw anything away. Now, let's have a look. This is a bag of oddments, because you never know when something will come in handy. Well, look, that can go in. Perfume bottle. Oh, another old one. It's an apothecary shop. We just have to make use of it. Things like that. Camera. Whatever these are. They unscrew them for some reason. Must be something you can hang. Oh, I've got oh, what do they call them? We can use those. Put them in the shop. Oh, we can put them in. I do have some scrolls to do. Dice. Vintage picture can go on the wall. That's like a light. It wants straightening up though. Ugh, can't do it. You know, like coily bits and bobs from from different things. So don't throw anything away. Keep it, because you never know when you're going to need it. and I never know when I'm going to need it. Actually, I could do with that because we need a little box of oddments. What was that? There it is. We want a little tub, you know, like that, full of oddments on the counter. You know, when you go into an old-fashioned shop, they usually have a box full of this, that and the other, don't they? Bits and bobs. And we can do that. We just move all of this to one side. Oh look, now this, I picked it up at a charity shop. And it's what's it say? Square leads. 4 square leads. I'm not sure if it's got any in. No, it hasn't. But it's vintage and it's going to look great stood in the corner somewhere, just leaning up against the wall. So it's a great way to use it. Now, I want a couple of these, like I showed you before, which is for the altar and make bottles from. Now, I've got a little book from ages ago, that a box with a book in that I made ages ago. So, yeah, we can use that sort of stuff. I'm going to do a couple more of these. Beads. And look at that. I have no idea where it came from, but we can make use of it on the shelving. Little bottle, another one. Here's the ones with all my stoppers in, so I can, you know, use those. I do have some more vintage bottles, but I don't want to go too big. That's the problem. So I might not use those in this project. There's some more stoppers. Now I've got this, so I want that on the wall. See? And then somewhere I thought I had a little one. So that can go on the wall. In an apothecary, it's got lots of little oddments. Little bits and pieces. And so that's what I collect. Now let me just see what this is. Oh, yes, there we are, look. So I've got one of those. Oh, and there's another little vial, a little bottle. So it's that one that goes in there. So I've got some of those. That's a bit too big, but I can make another one like that. So we've got those. I'm just trying to find, like I say, things that will do. Got that can go on the wall that I made. They're just frames and you put them up. Not sure I'm going to use everything. Bag of labels for the bottles. So we're okay there. I do have some of these domes ready to be made up. But I did make some and I've got these. Remember I made that one with the doll's head? So that's going on the table. Then I made, that one with the skull and the eggs, and that was just in a bit of plastic. So we can use all of these. That one with the butterfly. So I'm going to use them. And then just that with some oddments in, which will darken this. So yes, I don't want that one. I've got lots that I can use. We might use that one. The picture frame I can grunge up and take out. I can take that out. Use that on the wall. Use that on the wall as a chalkboard. Bit of wood that I can make something out of. Or some more of the caps for the bottles. So I've plenty of that. lots of bottle caps and things. So I think for now, I've got some more bottle, look, I've got these. I've got to use those up, haven't I? 1, 2, 3 of those. Yeah. Lots and lots. So I think what I've got to do now is do the shop. Put the shop together, the walls. And then we can get on. So I'm just going to bag as much of this up as I can. I have at the side of me as well an absolute heaps and heaps of stuff that's miniature that I could also use, but I may not need it. We'll see. I just want to make sure that I've got enough to do this room. I might put that in actually. I don't think I need any more of those. We need all of these, I think. Not all of them, but you know, be able to use a lot of them. But I think I'm going to build the walls and sort that out first before I actually put any more together. As you can see, it's going to be chocker, and it will be for sale when it's finished. And don't forget, I'm not going to be selling it cheap because I will do it as cheaply as I can, but miniatures cost a fortune, and I've spent years collecting mine because of that reason. So I will do it. Well, it's going to go for sale. Let's just put it that way. So I think what we'll do now is sort out the walls, and I'll be back with part 4.